Hello, Aries. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, File 53 Tarot Pictures Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Goodness. One more and I'll jump into it. Ain't that life, Aries? What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. Zigs and zags and goodness gracious. Reminds me of one of those mountain trekkers. What I'm looking at here is specifically exactly that, a graph. Analytics and statistics, ultimately. You're being very direct today, Aries, which I do appreciate. Not too sure exactly what's going on regarding your situation. I do see that a lot of this energetic situation is doing exactly what I had mentioned. Going up, going down, going up, going down, going up, going down. And it's like I said, a mountain trekker. It's kind of like when you think you reached one type of peak, all of a sudden you got to kind of, well, there's the next peak, but it's higher, but first I got to go down, go back up again. And it's like, a straight line isn't necessarily always the fastest. Jumping into this, what you show me, there definitely has been some sort of financial complications. And I do feel that because of this, you are having to kind of make some sort of plans here to be financially smart. I do see that even though you are working with the circumstances that you're in and doing the best that you can, it's an energy of, great, how do I get things to climb again? So you're looking for a peak. You're looking for a top here. Now that being said, you do have some sort of savings racked up, stacked up, which you are sitting pretty comfortable with, but at the same time, you're kind of saying, I don't exactly know how long this is going to stretch out. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do right now, but there is a strong consideration of, like I said, you're sitting pretty comfortable. You're kind of like saying, I can kind of lean on this right now. But you're beginning to have the signs and you're beginning to see certain things regarding the situation, or possibly even, your work, your job, your career, maybe your investments. You're keeping a very, very close eye on things right now. And so as it's kind of like taking a step back, what do you notice? What do you learn? Because you're definitely working on, once again, those plans as to what to do to bring in more financial abundance and income and stability to further your sense of security, which you are doing. And what you are learning about your situation, your plans. I kind of feel like for you, you're saying I have a flood of ideas that I can kind of follow through with or entertain, but I'm not too sure if that's it. A lot of this assessment as to what you are looking at, because like I said, it's very analytical, but you are more so specifically filling things out, but a lot of analysis. You're searching, Aries. You are searching for something, and like I said, it definitely looks like a new top or pinnacle that you are wanting to reach. So as things are moving forward and progressing, and as you are working on what you can do, as well as the realizations that you're having, here's where there's another height and then another dip. You discover something, and I'm not too sure what that is because it brings up a lot of excitement. Now, at the same time, trying to work with this quote holy grail, and normally I call Capricorn out for this kind of dancing, fountain of youth, or the holy grail, or the goblet, if you will. Kind of reminds me of King Arthur's chalice, but you're working with it. But at the same time, you're also kind of saying, because things are still very uncertain and very up in the air, a little bit of a fog there that you're kind of trekking through, but you're still in the process of like filling it out. So I feel like even though it's kind of like, your destination, or your goal in a sense, getting there is the difficult part. Getting there is the difficult part. Speaking of Capricorn, there's Capricorn. What do you know? Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Or is it a she? There's an Empress, possibly. Ooh. Does everybody play the fool? Does everybody play the fool? Oh, Aries. Oh, Aries. You show me such a strong, independent energy. I kind of feel like what you're doing is you're wanting to get your life lined up. You're wanting to get your finances in order. What's interesting about this is that devil energy, Aries. You're showing me that as you're getting clarity and perspective on your financial situation and standing, it feels like you kind of redirect yourself and get distracted. And that's what I was talking about. The Holy Grail in these stories, or the myths, so-called, is protected by a bunch of sirens. They'll siphon your life force, siphon your energy. That's what you're kind of showing me. But you're showing me voluntarily that you're getting distracted with them. I don't know what that's about, or maybe someone, but that's what I was saying. It's kind of like everybody plays the fool. I don't know what that is. Going through a difficult time, there's clearly someone there that you are highly attracted to or possibly fixated on, that you say, oh, well, I want them. At the same time, regarding your situation, your circumstances, you also kind of show me that you're in a little bit of a bind. Not to just say that because someone's walking you down the corridor of, something got to be worked out here first before you can kind of move forward and do what you want to do. It's kind of like saying, I have to do what I have to do in order to do what I want to do. I got to work now so that I can play later. Your situation and your circumstances, I'm not too sure exactly who that is that you are eyeing, but you're saying, I want them. I want a commitment. I want a relationship, or I want love with them. Okay. Things are definitely picking up pace here for you. I kind of feel like what you're saying is maybe you're not going to wait for the right time for love. You're just going to pursue love. We'll see. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, which you clearly are, so you could be dealing with, we do have heavy air, could be dealing with earth, water, and that is all. Goodbye.